Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are going to learn how to crochet around headphone earbuds, around the cord, to make it nice and pretty and so it's not going to tangle up everywhere. So this is what I came up with today. You can use any type of yarn. I'm using Caron Simply Soft, and you want to have 2 balls of yarn, okay? So because we're going to be using both balls of yarn. So you want to have, you can use scrap yarn, you can use 2 different colors, you can use 1 color. It's kind of cool. Some people have been using, so you have a right earbud and a left earbud. You can do the right earbud in 1 color, the left earbud in another color, so that you don't really have to look at the inside of the earbud. You can just check which color of cord you have on each side and just remember, oh, like pink is left and blue is right, or something like that. So that's kind of cool that you can customize these however you'd like. I'm just using the size 4 medium worsted weight yarn. This is like, I think it's 10 ply. It's just a super just a knit type yarn. But you can use bulky yarn, you can use thin thread, you can use any type of yarn that you want. And in this project, today's project, I'm using an E size crochet hook, which is 3.5 millimeters. There we go, you can see that. But you can use any size crochet hook that you want. So I would highly recommend, if you want to make these, you can use a G size hook, or you can go down a size and use a D size hook. So it's totally up to you. But in today's tutorial, we are using the E size hook, E4, which is 3.5 millimeters. So make sure you have that, along with a scissors and a yarn needle, because we will be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends when we come up to the end here. Some headphones have this volume and power type of answer type thing for your cell phone, so we're going to be fastening off at this point and then starting up again on this point. So we are going to be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends and all that good stuff. But this is a lot of fun, a great project. Before we get started though, I do want to mention, please check out all the links in the description of this video. That's at the bottom of this video if you're watching on YouTube, or in the blog post if you're watching on my website. But make sure to check out those links. There's a link to the blog where you get the blog post for this project, as well as a link to my Facebook. Make sure to join me on Facebook, like my page, and if you make these, if you're gonna make these earbuds, make sure to share a photo on Facebook so we can see what kind of earbuds that you come up with, what colors you choose, and all that good stuff. Also, if you share a photo on Instagram, be sure to hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work, and follow me on Instagram as well. I'll put my link in the description here, and follow me on Snapchat as well. My username is YARNutopia, so you can follow me there and see behind the scenes clips of what I do on my free time when I'm crocheting or when I'm not, or when I'm listening to my cool earbuds. I might take a picture of that. So make sure to check that out. Also, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Just click that red subscribe button. I'd be greatly appreciative of that. And if you can, go to my channel on YouTube, and on the right hand side, if you scroll down, there's a blue button that says support. Make sure to support us so that we can keep bringing you fantastic crochet tutorials, because I love doing this so much. So let's just get started in making our earbuds all fancy. Alright, to start off, we are going to start off with a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, fold that down, and then pull that through and pull tight. We're going to insert our hook and pull that tight. Okay, and then we are going to start off with our left side here, left earbud. You can see L right there. And we are going to work from the back like this, okay, and have the earbud facing your right side, okay? And we are going to grab our hook. We're going to go underneath it like this, okay? And then we're going to yarn over and pull through. Okay, I'll do that again because it's going to be a little tricky because these are very flimsy. So you're going to want to hold it. So yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay. Then we are going to work over the straggler as well. So we're going to just go underneath the wire, then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, we are just single crocheting along this wire here. So again, go underneath the wire, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, then go under the wire, yarn over, pull through, up, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then you can slide this along the wire to go up to the earbud. See, there's a little bit of space right there. So I'm going to slide this up toward that. There, it's all the way up there. Okay, and then just continue working single crochets around the earbud, just like so. So just insert your hook underneath it, yarn over, pull around it like that, and then yarn over and pull through. Okay, you want to make sure that your wire does not twist or anything, so you want to just make sure that it is working along the back of your wire, just like this. And if it does twist, you can manipulate the crocheting work afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to continue working this single crochet pattern down until I get to this joining area here. So, and then we are going to fasten off and then work on the right earbud. So I'm going to just go underneath the wire, then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Underneath the wire, yarn over, pull up, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, this is a super simple pattern here. Okay, that's why there is no pattern, no written pattern for this, because it's just a crocheting around the wire. And again, you want to make sure that your wire does not twist, because it's going to, because it just twisted on me. So you want to make sure that your wire does not twist, and if it does, you can manipulate the single crochets back to the back side. Okay, so just single crochet along this wire here, and then I'll meet you up when we get to that intersection, and we will go on to the next step. Alright, once you get to this point here, just make sure that you're doing your single crochets to get right up to the edge of this part here where this intersection is, and then this is what it looks like for one side. So you can see that. Awesome. So now at this point we are going to pull up this loop right here and remove our hook, grab your other ball of yarn, whether it's the same color or a different color, and we are going to go back up to this right side now, this right earbud, and we are going to work it just like we did. So grab your new color or new ball of yarn, make a slip knot, basically just like how we did the other one. We are going to start off this one, so make a slip knot, put that on your hook, go from underneath the wire, then yarn over and pull through and pull through. Okay, then we can start. We are going to crochet over the top of our straggler here. Okay, and there we go. We are going to go underneath the wire, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Underneath the wire, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you want to slide this up towards your earbud so that that is all hidden and up like that, and then just keep going underneath the wire and yarning over, pulling through and through. Underneath the wire, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through and through the 2 loops. Underneath, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through both loops, And just keep doing that, and then I'll show you some headphones have this piece on them, which are for answering your phone calls or turning up your volume and stuff. So I'll meet you up when I get to this part here, and then we will go past this piece. Okay, so if your headphones have something like this in here, we want to just fasten off over here. So we're just going to make sure our single crochets are right up against this piece right here, and then we are going to cut our yarn and chain 1 and continue pulling. Okay, to fasten off, pull tight, grab your yarn needle, yarn your needle, and then go underneath these stitches. I guess you could see it better if I went like this. And just go underneath the stitches near where against the wire. Okay, and just continue sewing that in underneath so that is completely hidden, just like this. And it's going to be a little tough because this is really tight up against the wire, but there we go. And then you can just cut whatever extra you have. You can stretch this out so that it's hidden. And there you have that first part done. Then we're going to do this rest of this part right here until we get to this part, the intersection. So make a slip knot with the yarn with the ball of yarn that you just cut. We want to make a slip knot, and then go underneath now on this side of this volume thing here. We're going to hook on our color. Okay, pull that around it, then yarn over and pull through. Okay, and now we're going to go underneath the wire, and we're going to work around our straggler as well. Yarn over, pull up, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, then again go underneath, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, go underneath, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and see how much space I have here. We want to just slide this just like that so that it is up against this piece here. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so then just keep going underneath the wire, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, or I'm sorry, go underneath the wire, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, go underneath the wire, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, just like that. Okay, and just do that until you get to the intersection where the other yarn ball is, or the other color is right here. Just do this whole part here until you get to here, and then I'll show you how to attach these 2 colors, and then we can work down the wire to our headphone jack over here. Alright, when you get to the intersection, just make sure you're making your single crochets that are right against this next piece here, like this. Okay, and then we want to incorporate now attaching this color to this color, or this yarn to this yarn. So if you have 2 different colors, choose which one you want to be your main color that's going to go down this wire here. So I am just, obviously mine are the same color, so what we're going to do is keep your hook inside of this loop, and then insert your hook into this loop here, okay, and pull tight so it's tight around your hook here. Okay, and then we are actually going to cut this one, the yarn that's on this loop. Okay, we're going to cut that short. So I'm just going to cut it right here. Okay, and then we are going to yarn over with the yarn that's attached to our ball of yarn, and we are going to yarn over and pull through both of these loops. Okay, just like that. So we've attached now both colors, both yarns together into one. Now we are going to crochet down this wire right here. So just go underneath, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and there might be a little thing like this in there. That's okay, you could just go right around that. And we're crocheting over the straggler from the one I just cut. So just go underneath the wire, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Underneath the wire, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and just continue working that then down all the way down this wire until you hit the headphone jack. And this is what it should look like with that intersection and your headphones, just like that. So you can see there, they have their little headphone thing, or little volume button thing right there, and these are now crocheted. So now we are just going to crochet the same way we've been crocheting, just down this wire, and we're going to hide this straggler, and then I'll meet you up when I'm close to the headphone jack, and I will show you how to fasten off. Alright, once you get to this point, just make sure to do your single crochets so that they are right up against this part here. You know, though at this point though, you could fasten off whenever you want along this part here. I know some people like to cut off here and they have their wire hanging out just a few inches, but I want to cover the entire thing, so I'm going right up against this. And then when you are ready to fasten off, just chain up 1 and then cut your yarn. I'm going to cut it a little bit longer, and then continue pulling that through and pull that tight. Then take your yarn needle and we're going to sew that in similarly to how we sewed in that other one way up there. Just go underneath these stitches against the wire and just pull that through and pull tight. You can stretch it out so that it still is right against that. Okay, and just make sure that you sew this in. You can go back and forth, you can go just all the way in one direction, you can you can do whatever you want. I'm thinking about music already because I want to listen to my music now that I have these earbuds done. So there we go. And then just cut off any extra that you may have, stretch that out so it's completely hidden. And there you have it. Your earbuds are all done, so you can plug it in and listen to your music. And I think I can hear it now. Yeah, it's playing. Sweet. So there you have it. Your earbuds are all crocheted and fancy, and you won't get them tangled either. A cool thing to do though is if you want to wrap these up, what I like to do is take the headphones in my hand, wrap them around my thumb, then around my pinky, and then back around my thumb, and kind of make like a figure 8 like that, and then take the extra, kind of pinch that, and then take the extra and wrap it around like that. So there you have earbuds that are not going to tangle, and they are going to last you a very long time. You can do this with any type of cord. You can do this for headphones, you can do this with your cell phone charger, or your other types of cords, any type of charger, just to make it all fancy and pretty. So that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching and learning how to make these, and I hope you have fun making your earbuds all fashionable. Make sure to check out those links in the description of this video. I will have a link to the blog where you can get where you can find out where to get the blog post for these earbuds. This isn't going to have a written pattern because this is so flippin' simple that I don't need a written pattern for this. You can just watch the video tutorial on how to get past, I guess the main part was getting past this intersection here and how to get down the cord by attaching the 2 colors. So that's the hardest part of this project. Everything else is so super easy. So check out those links, and also check out the link to the Facebook, link to the Instagram, link to the my wherever, I don't know, Tumblr, Twitter, follow me on Snapchat. You'll see behind the scenes clips of what I do on my free time. And I do want to thank my dad, Fuad Azmat, for taking the time out to make these with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can see when he puts our next video out there. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Happy hooking!